Now, from the Columbia Basin, your local news source, this is iFIBER 1 News, presented in high definition. The #1 source for real-time local news, local sports headlines, and our very own Weather Center forecast covering the entire Columbia Basin. With your iFIBER 1 News team, reporting news in real time as it's happening. From the iFIBER Communications HD broadcast studio in Ephrata, Washington, this is iFIBER 1 News, and it starts now.
Welcome to iFIBER 1 News. Hope everyone had a great Mother's Day weekend. I'm Cody Johnson reporting news from around the Columbia Basin for Monday, May 13th. Tonight we report on a fire that destroyed 2 buildings near Ephrata on Sunday and how people seeking elected office need to register this week. We also look at how a 4-year-old boy was injured in a drive-by shooting and review some of the questions about Fairchild Air Force Base. In sports, Wenatchee Wild and the Seattle Mariners both added to the Mother's Day cheer this weekend. Our spotlight story tonight is about how one family celebrated Mother's Day in Ephrata. And we have the latest weather forecast for the Columbia Basin from the iFIBER 1 Weather Center. Our top story tonight, a fire burned more than 3 acres, destroyed 2 buildings, and threatened 2 others at an old homestead near Ephrata on Sunday and flared up again today. On Sunday, firefighters with Grant County Fire District 13 and the Ephrata Fire Department responded to the fire at Road 19 and Sagebrush Flats Road, about 6 miles northwest of Ephrata. Arriving units found one structure fully engulfed and nearly burned to the ground. The fire quickly spread to a second outbuilding, which reportedly contained several 55-gallon barrels of an unknown combustible substance. After witnessing several explosions, fire crews allowed the fire to consume the second building and instead focused efforts on stopping the fire's spread to other buildings and surrounding fields. While the cause and point of origin are not known, investigators believe the fire may have been related to an apparent cleanup effort at the property. Nobody was at the site when the fire crews arrived, but a recycle bin and excavator were nearby. Fire officials are still trying to determine who owns the property. This is election filing week in Washington State. Candidates are required to declare their intentions by the end of the day on Friday with the election office at the Grant County Courthouse in Ephrata. Candidates can file online, in person, or by mail. Positions open for election include Ephrata Mayor, Ephrata Council Member for Position 2, Quincy Council positions for 2, 4, 5, and 6, Moses Lake Council Member for Positions 1, 2, and 4, Electric City Council Member for Position 2, Ephrata School District Director Position 5, and several fire districts commissioner positions. This year's primary is August 6th, and the general election is November 5th. Moses Lake Vision 2020 Group presented an award to a business for helping the city's retail sector grow.
Grant County's latest retail clothing store got some kudos today from Moses Lake's Vision 2020. Michelle Fisher and Steve Boyce with Ross Dress for Less accepted an award from Moses Lake Mayor and Vision 2020 Chair Bill Ekrit.
So it's my pleasure to present to you the May 2013 Visionary Award to Ross.
Thank you very much.
You bet you. Thank you, Michelle. Very much.
Ekrit said the Visionary Award is given to businesses or individuals who make a positive difference in the Moses Lake community.
This particular business has given Moses Lake a big boost in retail by identifying a specific need that we needed. We needed a clothing store here very badly, and it's also businesses like this that attract those other businesses that we need, and we appreciate Ross being here. Also, this building is sat vacant for so long, it's definitely made a big difference in just this end of town. It looks so much better.
The store opened March 9th. For iFIBER 1 News with Cameron Probert, this is Ryan Lancaster reporting.
And a special thanks to Ryan for putting that story together for us. A 4-year-old boy was injured by a bullet fragment during a drive-by shooting Friday about a mile west of Othello. A vehicle witnesses described as a small brown car pulled up alongside a Cadillac in the 600 block of Wagon Road. Suspects reportedly fired several shots at the Cadillac, which contained 5 members of one family ranging in age from 44 years old to 4 years old. The Cadillac fled, and as the Cadillac's driver pulled into the family's driveway, more shots were reportedly fired from the brown car. During the second shooting, the 4-year-old boy was struck in the head with a bullet fragment and transported by private car to Othello Community Hospital. The bullet fragment lodged into the boy's head but did not penetrate the skull. It was removed and the child was released from the hospital a few hours later. The brown car fled the scene and has not been located. Anyone with information on the incident is asked to contact the Adams County Sheriff's Office at 509-488-2061 or 509-659-1122. Each of the people you see here have warrants for their arrest and are wanted by various law enforcement agencies. If you see any of these people, the DOC asks you not attempt to detain or apprehend them, but to call police. You can also call the Department of Corrections at 509-764-6180 during the day or 509-762-1160 after 5 p.m. Stay tuned. We'll be right back after these messages with the latest from the iFIBER One Weather Center, and we've got sports and more news coming up.